have done the CIA before. This is now my second time doing it. So everything that I learned that first time, I couldn't apply to nothing because COVID hit. It's been closed down.
So now you're ready to get back into it.
So now, so I got to learn a whole bunch, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna apply that when I start. That now 2 years later has not yet started. So I mean, I learned a lot, but it started to slip my mind because none of it I was able to use. Okay, so from the first time, I got the experience of how it works a little bit. Not all the excursions and learning all of that because we didn't have a lot of deaf on that cruise at that time, but we had a lot of like smart people who had already experienced cruise interpreting. So that was good. And everything. So this one's going to be completely different because we have now deaf that are weekly with us, that we're interpreting for, that we're seeing in passing, and yeah, so it's going to be different. That I'm sure that there's going to be a lot of new information because everything's changed, and so I'm waiting to see what's new that's popped up, then hear what's old so I know it's the same, so I know I'm not in the wrong mind, and then figure out how to apply that and actually get to watch other interpreters apply that information and use it as we go forward.
I love that.
If you've never been here before, you are never on the outside. Everyone is so amazingly just like nice and friendly and welcoming and easy to talk to and just like, come on, oh, it's your first? Okay, no problem. Even today, I was getting food and walking around at the, what is it called, the buffet, and there was a girl who came up to me and says, hey, I saw you and I remembered your purple hair and you're with the deaf group, right? And I said, yeah. She says, I am too. She's like, I came alone. And I was like, oh, no problem. Come on, let's sit and eat together. And I didn't even know her name. And we sat, we ate together. She showed me where my room was because I couldn't find it. And so everyone is always so nice that you're never really alone, period. And so that's what's nice, is that they're not even scared to like come up to you and ask you a question. They're, you know, and I'm open and everyone's always open, and so it's real smooth. So knowing that things are constantly changing, I feel it's good and it's important to come to learn, to see how it's altered, to meet other interpreters who are in that field, because you never know who you're going to be working with. And you don't want to be with strangers all the time. So by coming and taking this, you get to learn what's new. You get to meet new interpreters. You get to see who could possibly be your team one day. You know, figure out where your personalities match up, who would be a good fit for you, and if you really want to do this.
Awesome.
So I've got some definitely familiar faces that I know from the first time, so it's nice to just kind of be, you know, reunited with the people I've not seen for 2 years, because I've not even been able to work with any of them yet because of COVID. But what was awesome for me is that the first time there was no one except me from my area, and now this time I have like 2 others plus myself. So I feel like I have like almost a home now, because I have people from my area that actually took this on. So I have that connection, plus I have the people from the first cruise connection. Yeah, and so it makes it really more like friendly, more fun, more open. Because that first time I knew no one and I came. I had not even met Lynette, and I knew no one and I came. And so now I'm like, this is gonna be fun. And it's longer. The first one I think was only about 4 days. This one's 7 days.
I love it.